Hi Crafty Friends, it's Carol with Coffee and Crafts with Carol G, and today I am joining the open collaboration Embellish With Us Wednesdays, hosted by Marianne's Craft Corner and Lilo Crafts. Boy, do I have a lot to show you today. So I have been on a flower kick, so I have made a boatload of flowers, and I'm going to show them to you, and at the end of the video I will show them to you in some finished projects. So the other thing that we will be doing at the end of the video today, we'll be drawing from last week's comments, and I have a winner for that. So I'm going to get going because I don't want this to be too long. I will show you the finished items, and then again some of them will be in a project. So this first set of flowers I made, they're little poinsettias, and I've included, it's just a double layer. This was cut out on the Cricut. It's just a double layer, and I've added some trim pieces in here and some bling pieces, and I had a bag of these leaves. I have no idea where I got them from, but they of course were in my stash. So this is the first set. So I guess very Christmassy. A lot of these flowers are not Christmassy or wintry, so bear with me. I know some people don't celebrate, so it's good. It's all good. And then again, this is a die that I have. And it just included a bling piece in the middle. Now I've shaded these with some ink pads that I have. And then in the middle, I like to do green in the middle of most of my flowers. It just adds a bit of depth to it. So, and in the middle of the bling pieces is also another bling, I guess you could say. Now these roses, you can see the back. This part here is actually coffee filter flower, and then I've included some of the netting that you can get from Dollarama Dollar Tree, the one with the white snow specks on it. And in the middle is a foam flower, so it's a white foam flower, and then I've just inked it with the same color that I inked the other stuff with. And again, I've coordinated the leaves with it, so this one has the orange and this one has the yellow and green trim. These are cut out from white cardstock. And this is the same thing. I've just gone a little bit different colorings, and these do not have the rose in the middle, as you can see, but these are from coffee filters. If you'd like to see me do a tutorial on that, I certainly can. Just let me know in the comments. And again, if you comment on this video, you'll be automatically entered for the draw for next week's paperclip. And here's some pink ones. And I've just included some eyelash trim, some bling, and this paper here, I don't know if it's showing up, it's a gorgeous pearlized pink paper, and then I've just trimmed it in a gray color. And then I made some echinacea flowers, and this is just strictly through different colors of cardstock. These two, I've done, and I've just reversed the colors on them. So it's a 4-piece die. Actually more than 4 pieces, about 4-layer die for the flowers. And then I also did it in just white cardstock, and then I've colored it myself. Let me know which ones you prefer, the ones that are done from colored cardstock, or the ones that are done with inking and blending. And then here are the poinsettias that I make. Now this one is a cut file, and this one is a die. So if you can see on these how I ink the edges of them, and then in the middle is done with the green. I think it just adds a little bit of depth and dimension. These ones I did not curl. Usually I curl the leaves, but I didn't. I was in a rush, so I did not do that. But usually, like, I'll just curl them back, and it just gives it a little bit more depth. I don't have room for everything. And then I've also done some pretty little bows, and these are just from papers that I probably would not have used else, you know, otherwise. And I made quite a few of them. There's too many. So, and I'll show you this. This is done. This is in a project. I have to put this off camera. I don't have room anymore. And then this is a die. This comes as a 12 pieces, and it's just the little 5-petal flowers. And I just put a little, and they're all stuck with glue. I just put little silver pieces in the middle of them. Yeah, this was really time consuming, this one. But I love using those. And then, of course, the roses. And here is the die that I used for some of the roses, the smaller ones, and these ones here. And then some of the bigger ones I cut out on my Cricut. I tried to cut out one in vellum, a nice brown vellum that I had, but it didn't really come out well because the vellum doesn't take the glue so well. So if anyone has a suggestion on that, I'd appreciate it. Gluing vellum. Again, these are all done. Oh, here's the white foam flower. So it just looks like that. Oops. It would be nice if I was in camera. So it just looks like that, and then I've just inked the edges on it. Okay, so I think that is it for what I have to show you as far as all the embellishments that I made, and of course the bling pieces. Move that out of the way, and then I will show you what I've made. So I made this tag, and the middle piece is a double cut star, and it is actually floating. There's nothing behind it. It's actually floating. And then here I've included some of my roses here and here, and then of course the little bow. It's double layered, and then this snowflake is layered, and this pop bottle was given to me. So, and then eyelash trim and some snowflakes. And then from the middle piece that was cut out, I just created this, and there's one of the little roses, and then I've included some glittered wood pieces and eyelash trim. So it actually is the piece that came out of the middle. Then I created a rosette with the roses and a little double rosette. So this is just a paper rosette. You've seen, I think I've showed you this one before. And then I made a tag for a swap that I'm doing. I just love this. So I had this gorgeous pink velvet snowflake. So to try to get the most bang for my buck, I cut it in half, put it at the top and the bottom. I've included the poinsettias, this style. I've included those poinsettias in there and some other ones, the smaller ones that I cut with the Cricut. Then there's some die cut greenery, or in this case, not so greenery. Oops, get rid of that. Again, this is a little bit of a shaker. I didn't include a lot of shake in it because I just wanted this to speak for itself. And then I have a beautiful flower here. And then some gold trim because this was a very messy bun. So I think I might still have to do something here, but we'll see what I can do with that. And then I've included the little green trim in the middle. So that's how I use my embellishments. That's it for me for Embellish with Us Wednesdays, and stay tuned and I will let you know who is the winner of this tag today. Thanks everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate that a lot of my subscribers are continuing to watch me, and thank you very much for any of my new subscribers that have come on board in the last little while. I appreciate it. Thanks everyone, bye. Everyone, just getting back to you with the winner of this week's paperclip draw. So a couple things I'm required to go over. You must be 18 years or over. It is open internationally. You must be a visible subscriber, and you must comment on the current week's video, and I will draw that the following week. So what I have been using is pickawinner.com, and you provide it with the link to your YouTube video, and it automatically picks a winner for you. So I don't actually have to touch anything, and I don't get to play favorites or anything like that. So so this week the winner will be drawing for this little Santa paperclip. And this week's winner is Amethyst. Amethyst, please get back to me within 3 days with your address. All of my accounts, my YouTube, my Instagram, and my Facebook all have ways where you can contact me and provide me with your address. So if you could please do that within 3 days, I will gladly send this out to you. Congratulations, and thank you everyone for playing this week. And I appreciate everyone's support and your likes and your comments and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it, and I thank each and every one of you. Thanks everyone, bye.